but I mean, for everyone who.
So when should you take this so-called test? When should it be administered, and who should administer
when
this
you
test?
decide, Jezebel, will you marry me?
So who should administer this so-called test?
The state where you get married.
And what's the percentages you should get to see if you should
You
divorce
need
or
that.
remain married?
This is like a test paper. You got to
So
get.
how do you fail this test?
By answering questions wrong. You know, if you answer questions wrong, y'all got to come back in 2 weeks and take it again. You know, you got to go on at least 3 trips together before you.
Oh, like the DMV.
I have some rules. Yeah, we have like DMV marriage making rules.
Okay.
We'll call it that.
Okay. What's
Gotta
the
be
DMV
some DMV marriage rules. Something.
What should
like
be
that.
some of the questions on this so-called test for you to fail?
Some of the
so you can
questions.
get your divorce.
Does she snore? Do you know that? Does he have a foot odor problem that might not be regular? It might be a little heavier than the average thing. Is halitosis a genetic thing? These are questions. Yeah, I'm not saying those would be the questions, but stuff that lets you know.
Grounds for divorce?
Yeah. Are deal breaker questions. Section C. Like if he don't have benefits, is that a deal breaker? Stuff like that. These are real questions. That
Those
you got to
should be
figure.
questions on the test before.
Yeah, before you get married. I knew a woman who she was nice. She was cool. We dated a couple times.
She had a foot problem? Bunion
Her
problem?
feet stink. Her feet straight stink. Right? And this was years.
She probably was wearing pantyhose back there because nylon make your feet sweat.
She needed to wear, silk or something because her feet smelled bad.
She just
right?
needed baby powder, tough acting, tenactin.
I tried everything. Onions, sprays.
Now, you was an athlete. Do you have athlete's feet?
Huh?
You were an athlete. Do you have athlete's feet?
I've checked it out. My feet actually smell good. If you think about it.
How do they look?
Well, they look terrible. 97. I got the ugliest feet in the world. 97.5. Hello.
Stop, Tris.
What?
I'm weak. I am so weak.
Okay. You want some spinach or something? I can
Lady,
straighten it.
wait. The lady.
Yeah.
Yes.
About the deal breaker, I understand. The halitosis.
Yeah.
And the foot fungus.
Yeah, man.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Well, there you go.
I'm wait.
I'm trying to tell you.
I got a grown son.
Yeah.
But
Oh, man.
He ain't working on nothing or doing nothing. But like I said, don't go try to lay your ass down nowhere to nobody. And your feet is funky.
Yeah.
I'm the woman though. I'm the mama. I'm trying to represent.
I'm trying to help you, boy.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Man,
but I do feel you.
Yeah.
So yes, that is something that both of you guys, we all need as human beings to keep. We need to keep it real.
Yes,
I'm trying to keep
real.
it real, man. I just tell the truth. What?
And I'm just like, I just got off work at 13 days straight myself.
Oh.
And I mean, you know what? Hold up, baby. I used to do it back in the day and stuff, but you know what? My feet getting old and stuff too. No, I can't rub them like I used to and all that stuff, but I know my feet don't feel too good either. But I got all these chemicals and shit sitting around the house and stuff to spray.
Okay.
I got chemicals.
What?
I don't know what to do. I don't want to go entertain a man or nothing because, I mean, I don't want to just go over there and lay up and stuff, don't pull my socks off and stuff. Because like I said, you better hear me when I speak.
This is what you do, honey.
You need some good foot
I'm
spray.
going to help you out. I'm going to tell you what you do. Are you listening?
She listening.
Are you listening?
I'm listening.
The doctor
Ears on.
See, what the foot odor comes from is impurities in your system.
Mm-hmm.
All right? That come out through your extremities. They come down to your hands and your feet.
Okay.
A lot of times they create chemical reactions.
Okay.
Right? So the toxins come together.
He educated me. I'm in the medical field, Tristan. Come on.
Oh, well, there you
Come
go.
on now, work with me. I'm in the medical field.
This what
but
you
I'm
do.
just saying, I work so hard. I already knew what to do with myself, but I'm working so hard, and all you need to do is pull the socks off and stuff, and if you can get past foot buckets and stuff,
No.
Now, does your foot odor,
with me.
sis,
What do you do? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Sis, quick question for you. Does your foot odor kind of like prevent you from getting a man or keeping a man because of the way your feet smell?
I don't bother. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to work and make a living still.
Yeah.
But I mean, most of men in my age bracket are handicapped, whatever. So a little disabled, whatever. But
okay.
I don't gotta commit myself to spend no time with them and stuff. But as a classy lady, country girl, at the same time, I won't even take the time You know, I just like, oh, they're not gonna understand. I'm too tired of, if I can go lay up somewhere outside of my hood.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get shot up and break up fights and stuff. I'm trying to keep the peace, but no, this is just how I feel.
Well, thank you. I mean, mind you, that foot thing can be a whole, and thank you for calling in, sis. That foot thing can be kind of rough.
Because she probably tried all these because she worked in the medical field, but you can put like baby powder or some powder in your shoes and also put powder on your feet and in your socks. So when your feet begin to sweat, the baby powder or whatever powder you put can absorb the sweat. You know what I mean? And maybe, half her day, because she works 13 days straight. Yeah. Maybe go in the bathroom, kind of spray them down a little bit more, and then put more powder on there to kind of help absorb a lot of that odor.
Boric acid.
Stop.
Borax.
Stop.
Try that. No, I'm just joking. Look, when it comes to foot fungus and stuff like that, a good thing. Seriously,
tell me about it.
Is to wrap your feet. Get some cellophane.
Okay.
Something like clingy like that.
Okay.
Wrap it in an onion. What that does is pull the impurities out through your feet.
Oh.
And that will help you. And you have to sleep in the onion. It takes a couple hours or so, but you'll see the onion will be black when you get done.
Wow.
Or dark. Why? Because
wrap your feet in onions?
Well, I put an onion at the bottom of your feet.
I'm gonna give that a try and see if it works. I mean, I don't have foot odor, but
well, it gets rid of the foot odor, but now I feel like something with onions on it. We'll make it funky for you on Sacramento's Grove Folk Station. Funky feet, whatever the deal is for you, just make it funky, all right?
Now, Tristan, I had to go and look it up, everybody. I had to Google it to see if what Tristan said really was true.
I can't
make
that up.
It has right here, putting onions in your socks. It helps to absorb odors and bacteria. I was really surprised.
I thought everyone knew that.
Because onions is a dietary fiber with vitamin B6, potassium, magnesium, and vitamin C.
So for every mom out there who got a son, who's got funky feet, there you go. Wrap his feet in some onions. He gonna look at you like you crazy, and that only lasts about 3 or 4 days. So you got to do that a couple times. But your body's constantly trying to discard these toxins, and they wind up residing in your lower extremities.
And onions help with blood circulation.
There you go.
Right. It aids in digestion and heart health. Although they make your breath stink, but it has benefits.
But that's aesthetic. You can do that. I can tell you how to clean your tongue. Stop using toothpaste, y'all. Try baking soda. Keep it simple. Baking soda and some peroxide. Your teeth will be white.
I heard that there was no difference between an onion and an apple. When your nose is plugged up, an onion and an apple actually taste the same. It's the smell that makes them different.
It's the chemical reaction once the acid hits the apple. I want to be specific.
Go get deep with it. Go ahead.
Hello.
Watching a Rich Girl Dreams production.